Good morning, dudes. Today we're gonna take a look at the standard hyper aggro hunter. It's... Look, I hate the deck, but it's really good. And there's just not much you can say about it. So yeah, this is the deck list. It is very, very aggressive. Like, the idea of this deck is to hit them a lot. And you hit them until they die. And that's it. Now, this is actually a rather outdated deck list, and let me go ahead and fix that up just a little bit. You want to have Hunter's Marks in there, because Hunter's Marks are really damn good. Now, something a lot of people have been removing is the Iron Big Owl and the Ooze. So, usually, it kind of looks like this. Maybe a little bit different, maybe no Deadly Shot. Actually, probably Deadly Shot has been... Nah, you won't want Deadly Shot, like, that's a really nice card. But yeah. The decklist should look something like that. The idea is the same in every single version of it. Like, it's just beat them until they die. It's that simple, right? You play cards and you play cards and you hit them every single turn. You completely disregard anything they do and then you kill them. And that's it. It's super simple. It's really effective. And it's actually rather cheap. Like, if you can take a look at the rarity in this deck, we've got one Leroy, which is a legendary, but it's just one legendary, right? And Leroy is a really good one. Other than that, we've got a rare right here, but rares don't really count. I don't think there's actually any epic in here, no. Like, this deck is super fucking cheap. It's only got one legendary. Everything else is rare or just of a lower rarity than rare. So, if you don't really have that many cards, then just get yourself Leroy and you can rock with this. But please don't. It's just so annoying to go up against. This deck has been proven to be good enough for getting to Legend. Like, a lot of players have done it, just using this deck and going to Legend. And, well, I hate every single one of them. And now, again, there's not that much to explain about this. Well, just gonna play a bit. But the whole problem with this kind of deck is that it's pretty much a Zerg Rush, right? It's pretty much all in. This right here is a really good starting hand. Like, we're gonna keep the Lepino, gonna toss the Unleash the Hounds, but it's basically all in. Like, you either get a good starting hand, you either get a good early game and really beat them up immediately, or you don't. And if you don't, then you probably just lose. And that sucks. Nobody likes that. So yeah. No, does he have anything to deal with this? No, Lepinome is amazing because he usually deals about 4 to 6 damage, which is nice. Now, actually, he might have Nerve Shock, which would be annoying. Yeah, here we go. But hey, at least I forced the Nerve Shock already, so that's a good start. Wait, what is he doing? Oh, that's an Archer Squire. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's fine. We can deal with that. Let's shoot him. Oh man, that's okay though. The thing about Shaman is they don't really have a way to heal. No, playing against Shaman is actually really annoying because totems, right? Taunting totem especially. Ugh. But then again, Shaman also tends to have a lot of minions on the field. Don't be a taunting totem, good. They tend to have a lot of minions on the field, and as a result, it's very much reasonable to assume that you can kill, like, can get a lot of Unleash the Hounds, which is great. So right here we got Huffer, and we're just gonna beat him with that. This is pretty much the sacred combo that we got going right here. Starving Buzzard, Unleash the Hounds, and Timberwolves. But, well, I don't think we're gonna use it this turn. Nah, this is looking like a turn where we just shoot him. Now, Kill Command is so good. Like, it's so fucking good. 5 damage right to the face and he can't block it. Hell yeah, girl. I'm all for that. Now, this sucks. Balls. Gigantic donkey balls. Oh my god, that's pretty damn awful. Do we play this? I believe we do. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Look, it's 2 additional damage and... yeah, I don't know. It's just 2 additional damage. It's gonna deal a little bit of board clear. Zoom. Put them at 1, which is fantastic. And he's at 18. And as you can see, even though it doesn't seem like we are in control, which it doesn't seem like that because we aren't, we really got him at a low HP pool already. And that's the idea, right? We don't want to be in control. We just want to kill him. Just want to kill him. It's that simple. So right here, Buzzard, Unleash the Hounds. That's the place. That's a ton of cards. We're gonna run this in here. We're gonna run this in here. Yeah, those are pretty much the obvious ones. Now, I believe I'm not gonna use one of these two yet. Yeah, it's unnecessary, really. Gonna play you. Beat this up. Hit him in the face with that. Play that. And we are good. Now, something that would suck is a Lightning Storm, which he could very much have. Which is actually very reasonable to assume that he's got it. But that is okay, because the Leper Gnome is gonna deal 2 additional damage. The next time he can Wolf Rider and Wolf Rider for now 6. That puts the speaking difficult. That puts him at 9, I believe. Yes, and then we got Kill Command for number 5, which means we only need to deal 4 more damage before he kills us. And that should be possible. That doesn't seem too unreasonable at all. So yeah, that's just kind of how the deck goes. If he doesn't have a Lightning Storm, which he doesn't appear like he has it, we might just win next turn. Play the 2 Timberwolves, and boom, with the Kill Command as well. And that's the deck. Like, do you see why I'm not a big fan of it? Why I think it's really cheap? Ah, here we go with the Lightning Storm though. That took you a while. What took you that long? I guess you didn't want to be overloaded. Which is very much. Don't be taunt, don't be taunt. Whew, good. Oh, Unleash the Horns. Can we kill him? Let's do some math, people. We've got 4. That's gonna deal 4 damage. That's 9. No, we can't kill. Actually, no, this is 6 damage. 6 damage, and that's 11. It's gonna put him at 4. You know what? We can wait with that 1 turn. Can we? Do we want to? Or do we just hit him? You know what? We are actually gonna do that. It's gonna put him at 4. Because next turn we can Wolf Rider and Wolf Rider, which is gonna be 6 mana. We can then shoot him with the steady shot, which that's very likely to get through. Much more likely than doing it the other way around. And also it's just a more efficient use of mana. So yeah, a lot of this deck is actually math. You just sit there and you're like, does this kill him? No? Okay, I guess it doesn't. So right here is in a really shitty spot. Don't be taunt, don't be taunt, don't be taunt. Ah, balls! That's fine. We can deal with that. Da-da-da. Another one of those spirits would be really annoying. I don't actually think I could get through that. Ah, we won. So yeah, welcome to this deck. This is what this does. It is not difficult to play. It is not expensive. And it is really annoying. Really, really annoying. And there's... yeah, we're just gonna go for another to show you, like, this was pretty much the strength of the deck. This is what it looks like if you're doing well. But, I don't know. It's got this kind of inconsistency weakness, where if you're playing against... well, actually, no, I don't know. The reason why I don't like this deck too much is because it just makes both players feel powerless. It really only comes down to the draws, right? If you get good draws, you win. If you don't, then that's just not the case. While in control versus control, you usually end up having to make big plays, and personally I prefer this. Now we're playing against Warlock right here. Warlock can be one of 2 things. Aggro Warlock, which is very popular, or Handlock, which tries to build up a big hand and is more of a control style, which is also very popular. And, Handlock is difficult to deal with, but so is Aggro Lock. Like, both are gonna be tough. Both are definitely gonna be tough. I don't know which one I would prefer playing against, but I suppose that's fine. Oh, a Leper Gnome. So it's definitely Aggro Lock. And, oh, no, look at this already. Oh, shit. Arch and Scryer, okay. So. Now the problem with Warlock, especially Aggro Lock, is that they tend to play a lot of taunt in form of Defender of Algors. And actually sometimes they even play the Sunfury Protector, but this is less, like this right here is hyper aggro, what he's playing is just aggro. And yes, there is a major difference there. Oh, Leok! Oh, I hate Leok. Leok is... Look, Misha would have been fine. Freaking Huffer would have been fine. But I got Leok. Of course I do. For fuck's sake. Oh, I hate Leok. Leok is so shitty. So yeah, it's just trying to beat me down. Actually, Leok might be decent this time around. Because I can unleash the hounds right here. Boom. Just start beating on him. By beating on him, I mean beating his minions. Because seriously, I'm not gonna just sit here and let myself die. Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Nah, I'm okay with sacrificing one Unleash the Hounds. And hey, we are slowly putting him at a low HP pool. That's the nice thing about Warlock, right? They deal damage to themselves, which makes it just very easy for me to actually get stuff done. I don't know, this is an interesting matchup. Like, it can work out really well for me. It can also be really fucking shitty. So... Oh, that's neat. Misha. So do we actually play this? I don't think we want to, no. I think we're just gonna do that. Run that in here. Run that in here. Keep Misha alive. Ah, that seems reasonable. Man, Leok doing work. Oh man, Leok. So next turn, I guess we double kill command, maybe, possibly. I'm not entirely convinced that we do, but we might. We might. We very well might. Huh, he's putting himself into a very low HP pool. Oh, the taunt. The silence, I mean, sorry. It's gonna kill Leok. No. I'm not too sure I know what I want to do right here. You know what? I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna kill command him. Gonna hit him. Because next turn is lethal. I believe. And unless he kills me this turn, I actually do win no matter what. Unless he doesn't trigger the flame trap. In which case I still do win no matter what. So yeah, this is looking good. The thing about the flame trap is he cannot not trigger it. Like, he needs to trigger it eventually, right? So we do have one. This is our game. So yeah, because we just play the buzzard right here. We kill command him for 5. Shoot him for another 2. And then we just need to somehow either let the Lepanome die or have him run into the explosive trap. And it's game, right? Like, he cannot win anymore. Unless he bursts me down with soul fires. But that's not enough damage, actually. So, yeah. Again, a lot of this deck is math. If you like math, this is your deck. If you don't like math, and you don't like being a little cunt, then this is probably not your deck. But, yeah. I think I explained the merits and the downsides of it. And, well... So it is good. Like, as much as I hate it, I cannot deny that it is a very competitive deck and it is very good. And especially if you're running on limited time, like I am, you might want to play with something like this, because the games don't take very long and you can play many more games than you otherwise would be able to. Like if I play with a control druid, for example, it takes me a while. It just takes a while to get a game done, right? While if you're playing with this, yeah, that's over quickly. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video and see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.